Meredith, you are the woman in the room.
Yes.
So speak for like your single friends.
All right.
If you had a guy pull up to take you out for a date and he had that knock, that rattle.
He had King Kong in the trunk.
He had King Kong in the trunk.
He had them Bruce Lee's kicking.
Yeah. Would you think your girls would have a problem with that?
Yeah, immediately.
Why?
It's a turnoff for me at this point in time in my life. It's giving a broke boy is what it is. Because this is just my personal opinion. If you're pulling up with that, I feel like you put way more money into your car than you have in your savings account. And like
What if they got it though?
If they got it,
because they taking you somewhere fire, their car is fire, and they've just
That's my first impression. Now, okay, if I knew it was beyond that, it's still unattractive that you have to show off like that.
Okay, let me tell you this. Keyshawn, you remember Keyshawn Johnson?
Yeah.
He was on the Bucks. Keyshawn got a Wraith. I believe it was a Wraith. Maybe it was a Ghost, but it was a Rolls Royce. And he got it, I believe it was like from Dimmitt or whatever. He got this car and he had them cut out the floorboard of the car so he could put these two 18s down there at the bottom. Okay. And he had the whole thing kind of like so he had it. Yeah. You got $500,000 car. Not many people gonna cut it up and put speakers in it, but he did. Okay. So not everybody who's doing it don't got it.
I know.
And plus, just to defend myself, one, I was 16.
Okay.
All right. And two,
that's
I had an 89 Civic. That was I had to do something to it to make it seem better.
We all had that. That was like a time period. Like everybody invested and had added speakers and systems and the DVD changers and stuff like that in our cars. I mean, that's what I had, so I get it. But
DVD changers.
Yeah, I had a 10 disc with the remote in the front and my Honda Civic Del Sol.
Man, the flip out you couldn't tell me nothing.
Dog, I had the flip out screen. Youngblood's Presidential will be the first song to play every time.
Youngblood's Presidential.
See what you saying?
I love it. I gotta tell you, that was one of them. That was one of them.
Presidential will be the first song, followed by Big Timers.
Okay.
Stay Fly.
I love it.
But wait. When you had the DVD changer though, because like we used to get those Street Information Network.
Oh, but I had the same ones where we interrupt the
like
song.
Every time in the middle of the song, this is sin. And it's like it was Street Information Network. And everybody be like, man, where you get these mixtapes from Sin? And I'm like, they were from radio and they had the videos on the second disc. Yes. Yeah. I used to pop that in my car and I had the Escalade with the screens and I would let all the windows down so people would walk by.
Let everybody know.
Would see all the music videos and it'd be bumping. Yeah. And I'm low-key jealous of everybody who hit us this morning saying, oh, I still got knocked. Yeah. I'm like, I don't have it no more.
Do you really want it?
I really do.
I got a little knock. It's like I just got 112 now. Before I used to have 2. But like every once in a while, like if I'm going to like a beach or something, I'll throw that boy back on.
What do you mean throw it back on? Your bass just isn't on in your car?
No. Because you don't want that bass to be hitting every time, especially like late at night.
I
have a switch.
Oh no, they said a CD changer. No, a CD changer was one thing, but the DVD changer
that was in your
had
Escalade?
multiple. Yeah, you had multiple sources. You could watch DVDs.
I didn't have that. I had just
and a remote. Shout out to Chris at Boulevard Customs. Yeah,
but you got to remember, I had an 89 Civic.
You have a button that'll make your bass go.
Yes, I have a button to turn off the bass. Because if the bass is going too much, at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
You have a what?
I have a button that shuts off the bass. Like I just turn it on and
like
off.
a remote control?
Yeah, because at 3 in the morning, I'm coming home from work. No.
Because you can just turn the bass
It's
on.
actually considerate because I don't want my
I know
bass
you think
going
you fancy
crazy.
with your remote control, but I'm saying that's a little janky.
No, but it's
that's
being
a little janky
considerate
right there.
because if I'm going home super late from work, I don't want to be knocking down the road at 4 a.m. So I turn the bass on.
It's just I've never really been like a big car person, so let me just say that I like nice cars, but it's not. That's not a thing of mine whatsoever.
This is hilarious because out of the 773, they said, "Now stop it, Meredith. Y'all carry expensive purses and be broke."
I'm not broke.
So why he can't? So
I have been many times in my life.
But you bet you had a better purse before you had a better income.
Yeah, my mom took care of that. I didn't buy
right.
that.
That's what I'm
gifted.
saying. So it's the same way. If a guy is, what if a dude? I have never heard a guy.
Yeah.
Watch a woman with a nice bag say, it's giving broke girl. We don't do that. We just let you live.
Sorry, I hurt everybody's feelings.
But now a dude pulls up with a little hump in the trunk and you like, oh, it's giving broke boy.
It's not just that. I'll explain a little bit deeper. It's giving you need more attention than I'm ever going to be able to give you. You need the world's attention.
Which is the same thing your bag says.
No, it's subtle. You can't even.
If you got bag and lashes that look like bats. If every time you blink I feel a breeze, you need the same kind of attention I need with my 15.
You know what? Also, if you get those 212s and you turn them high and you let the girl feel the vibrations and then you tell me.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was low key an aphrodisiac too. Because if you had the songs with the right amount of bass.
It was the time period though. I don't really feel like that's the thing. It's not the cool thing to do.
It still is. It's still, I mean, listen, this out of the 813, this person said, yo, I'm in my 50s and I got a big knock, 2 18s, no back seat. Got walls around it and bumped that thing crazy. Y'all hear me before you see me.
Yeah.
See that?
Like a King Kong.
Y'all hear me before
trunk.
you see me.
He didn't grow up. He's still in that phase.
What do you mean? That man got a job, got a career. He's 50. That man is he's grown.
I like bass. I like all that stuff. But where you're going deaf, like nowadays, I'm a little bit more concerned about my hearing. You know what I mean?
Nah,
you ain't got to hear. I had a 94 BMW 318 IS, all black with the peanut butter guts, 212s in the trunk.
That's awesome.
Rims and all, baby. And I'm female, by the way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was expecting that to be a dude.
You don't have a
Freak Show, hello?
I'd like to comment about your speakers.
Yeah. What's going on?
Hey, it's Chris with a K. So back in the day, yeah, I guess it's a stage. I invested in my Honda Accord, like at least $10,000, and it was for the girls, obviously. But now it's I'm to that point in my age where it goes to my house with my kids.
All right, I appreciate you, man. Wow. All right, this is. Look at the phones. I'm not gonna even go in there.
I've never been a part of a car club or anything like that, but when I had my Honda Civic Del Sol, I definitely wanted to like put lights underneath it. I wanted a spoiler on it. I wanted to do all things, but I had no money to do all that kind of stuff.
Somebody said, "Shoot, I'm 44 with 2 10s."
Get it?
Wild, hello.
No, I got a comment.
You got? Hey man, what you got?
Look, I'm 52, and I'm still playing my stuff. Now, for what Meredith said, I get it. I have another car. So when I pull up for dates or like when I met my wife, she was like, she didn't like that stuff. So I pull up another car. But in my trunk, I have a switch on my amp, so I can turn that off and on.
See?
Right. I get a switch, but I'm like Rich with his little remote control trying to act like he got the night rider.
Still a switch.
He's laughing.
But okay, so your wife checked you and was like, "Listen, that's cute, but that don't bring that around me. I don't need all that."
She would always say that's a little ghetto for me right there. I'm like, no problem. So I pull up in the car when we get ready to go out.
There you go. Okay, that makes sense.
At the time, so hey.
I gotcha.
But let them know you still got that. You still got that King Kong in the trunk.
Big boys got big toys, you know.
I love it, man. This is funny. I appreciate you, man. Look at all of these people writing in. They're like, "Yo, you can't let your age dictate." Look at that. Out of the 954, you can't let your age dictate.
I've never been a car person. However, when I was in high school, I did like it. But after college, like I was never into it again.
Oh, man, let me just make Rich reminisce here.
Hey! Dog! This is me right here.
He got his remote control in his hand, man. His remote control's in there.
With the window down.
All right.
With the air intake going.
Okay, C Nasty better start with that song
Yo,
at the 9 o'clock.
I need that.
I know he's listening right now too.